All right, for this one, we're going to do Chrome Music Lab, the app called Strings, which is pretty neat. If you are one of those that has a guitar or ukulele at home, or you're interested in the scientific stuff like the harmonics one, this kind of ties in hand. So when you go here, all you're going to see are 6 different strings, and you'll notice that very much like our harmonics one, you've got one string that is just by itself. Then the next one is divided into 2 parts, and then 1, 2, 3 parts, but you see one is divided, you'll see one part here and the rest, so the other 2 of those 3 sections with a line. Then the next one has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just like our harmonics, where you had one that was in 6 parts, one that was in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But this time you're actually going to hear what one of those little sections in each of them are going to sound like. So they're kind of soft, so I've increased all my volume here. So this is the one string by itself. Okay, and you'll see it's highlighted yellow. Now, if you go to the next one, that dot divides the string. Now, it's in half, so each of those halves sound the same. Okay. Now, when you go to the one that's in 3 parts, okay, that's 1 of the 3, but that's 2 of the 3. Now, if you notice from dot to dot, it's longer than this dot to dot, so it's going to be lower than that one because it's lower, but this one is shorter than this one, so it's going to be higher. Okay, so fractions and math, and oh so fun. So if we move to the one with 4 sections, this section from dot to dot is smaller, so it will be higher, but the other 3 sections combined are longer than the 2 of the 3, so they're lower. Okay, now we move to the 5 sections, and it's the same pattern. This is smaller, so it's higher. And this, the other 4 of the 5 are just barely, but it's longer, so it's going to be lower. Oops, you got to click right on it. Okay, and our last one, 6 sections, but this one 6 section is smaller than the 5, so it is higher. But the other 5 are longer than the 4 of the other one. So there. Is it not? There it is. And then it's lower. Just barely. So if you have a guitar, or maybe you are ukulele, or if you play violin, viola, cello, bass on the side, that's what the frets are for on the neck part of the instrument. Your finger is pressing down. I'm going to use my cord here, my charging cord, as an example. If I were to put my finger here, this section of the cord, well, it doesn't make a sound, but is going to be higher than the rest of it because it is longer. Okay, and then if I do it again, this gets even higher. So that's kind of like how when you see guitar players or ukulele players play and they get higher, it's because they're making it shorter. So that's how these strings work. So with this one, there are no other buttons. You just have to be careful to click right on it. But you can make more melodies. So this is actually the highest. So I'll play them from highest to lowest. Yeah, you have to wait till the very, very end. And remember, these 2 are the same. So you can play them 2 times in a row, but they'll sound the same. So the highest to the lowest, and the lowest of them all is the one that's all by itself. So that's all there is to the Strings app. So kind of sciencey and fun in that way. So have fun with that.